Hello, and welcome to my channel. My name is Jonathan Cohn, and today I have my book review of the short story collection Stone and Sky Preludes by Z.S. Diamante. This is a series of short stories set before his Stone and Sky series, and I read the first book in that series, Stone and Sky. I just reviewed that on the channel. You can find that review. And I really enjoyed the novel, the first novel, Stone and Sky. And so Z.S. Diamante had sent me both of these, and after reading the novel, I was like, great, I'll go read the novella. And I read the novella, or not the novella, the short story collection, and it's only about 150 pages, so it's really quick. I read it in like one big sitting. And I was really underwhelmed by the series. And it's sad to say that because I want to support individual authors, indie authors. I want to support people who are, working hard at this. And I know that Z.S. Diamante works hard. And these have gorgeous covers by Katrina Strokoch. I love these covers. So it pains me to say that I just did not enjoy this collection. I thought that this collection was okay. I didn't think it's particularly bad as a whole. I also don't think it's particularly good as a whole. These Prelude collections, the primary thing that I think that they add is atmosphere and kind of world building. You really get to understand the different cultures. You get to understand the elf culture in this book series. You're understanding the dwarf culture. You're understanding the human cultures a little bit. You're understanding the orc cultures. You're getting a short story from different characters' perspectives that is showing their cultures. And you're also getting to see just a different viewpoint of the novel. And I think that a lot of these scenes seem like maybe they were cut in some way from the novel originally, and I think that it actually works that they were cut because a lot of these scenes just felt like, did I really need to know that? And of course, I've read short story collections for Star Wars and for Star Trek and for other fantasy sci-fi stuff, and I sometimes feel the same way there. And then there's times where I feel like, boy, that really adds to my understanding. And these helped me understand the characters a little bit more, but not enough, I don't think. There were some short stories in here that I thought were entertaining. I thought that particularly the first short story in this book was the best. It's titled Merrick and Aurora. I thought that short story was particularly good. But there's 6 more in here. There's a total of 7. There's a short story about Kaler, Smarlow, Nira, Ralowin, Tobin, and Lotmeeg. I thought the Tobin one was actually pretty good. I thought the Tobin one was just generally pretty good. But as a whole, I just felt like, what did this really add other than just world building and a sense of wonder? And again, I said this in my review of the novel. I appreciate that Z.S. Diamante is a very appropriate author. That is something that we don't get a lot, and so I appreciate that part of his writing. And I do think that he brings a classic feel to his fantasy, and this continues in that element. But if I have to recommend something by Diamante, I for sure recommend the novel instead, which I think is pretty good. I do not particularly recommend the Preludes collection. I'm going to give the Preludes like a 5 out of 10. There were a few I enjoyed, but as a whole, I just felt like it generally just kind of fell flat. I think that they were competently put together in that there's like the beginning and middle and end of the arcs in the short stories and the way that they foreshadow things in the novel and the way that they connect, and all that was competently done. It just wasn't entertaining to me. And that's why it just doesn't really get any high marks or really any low marks. So that is my review of the Stone and Sky Preludes collection by Z.S. Diamante. If you've read this collection, let me know. Did you really like it? Did you really dislike it? Do you feel like I do? It pains me to have to give this review, but I do. Let me know all those thoughts in the comments section down below. Until next time, I'm Jonathan, and thank you for watching.